Hello my wonderful people, welcome back to my world. I'm still your lovely Zoba from Zoba's World. I bring my greetings from Padova, Italy. I hope you guys are doing great as always. Glory be to God. I want to thank you for your support, for your constant support. May God bless you for more. Okay, so in today's video, my wonderful people, I just want to tell you guys a story about what happened last month. How God used my timely intervention to save a little baby from landing in the hands of deception. So watch the clip and then we talk.
Where is the mother? Where is the father? Hello. What kind of thing is this? What kind of, who is the mother of this baby?
What is that?
They wanted to take this baby. I saw them. Look at this. Look at them. They don't want to go until the police come. What? See, these people there, they saw this baby. They saw this baby walking. So I saw them the way they are carrying, and this baby was crying. I stopped. We were passing me and my hubby.
Only this baby walking.
Yes.
What is the doing?
The God is they cry. What kind of thing is this? Where is the mother? Where is the father? See what is happening. Aspetta. Thank you.
Sono arrivati i carabinieri, bisogna avvertirli.
Ma aspetta. Abita qui.
Adesso voglio dire a mezz'ora che siamo qui.
You know?
Thank you very much. Please, I'm sorry. I will not do it again. I've come to collect my baby. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Guys,
thank you.
I just thank God that what just happened, God just intervened, okay? Look at my baby girl here.
Thank you.
The mom is here.
Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you. Thank you, Auntie. Thank you. God bless you.
No problem. Thank you.
Welcome back, my wonderful people. So, what happened, the short clip you just watched now was one evening last month. Like I said, I and my hubby, we are coming back from Padova. We went to the city. You know, your baby live here in the villa. So we went to Padova. So on our way coming back, we saw a little baby, not up to 2 years. That baby is not, the baby you just saw is not up to 2 years, because she cannot say even her name, or what she continued saying was mommy, mommy, just mommy. Okay, so we saw this little baby crying and walking along the pedestrian, you know. So we looked around. We couldn't find any black woman or black person around. All we saw was two ladies with their phones making calls. So I told my hubby, let's stop. So my hubby parked, okay, and we came down. I rushed to where they were standing. Immediately I carried the baby. The baby is not having on her a jacket, you know. So what I did was, the wrapper you saw was my sharper, so I used it to cover her because it was very cold. So they asked me, is she your baby? I said no. They said that I should drop her. I said no, I just carry my baby like this, that small baby. So immediately I told my hubby, these people are calling, you know who they were calling, social or police, because later the force just came later at the end. So we started immediately rushing and pressing bell of people leaving the building around there. So we were just pressing bell, and then if you if you see the way they were pursuing me, friend, they were asking me to stop. Okay, that I cannot, there is no way I can carry a baby that is not mine, even if the baby is a black baby, that I should stop. So I didn't. I continued running, pressing the bell, till finally a lady came out, and I asked, who is this baby? She said, she called. Where did I find her? As you saw in that video, she was asking me, where did I find her? I said, outside. So, and the two white lady were asking me that we should wait there until the force, because they have already called the police, the carabinieri, so they are on their way coming that we have to stop here. I was calling them, asking them where is the mother, so that the mother will be there before the arrival of the force, you know. So, but fortunately, on the immediately the arrival of the force, the mother and the friend, whatever, and the brother, she said, we are also arriving, and the interrogation started. They asked me, when we tender our documents, my hobby, who is this baby? I said, I don't know. I cannot lie. I don't know who the baby is. And my hobby said, we just saw the baby, and we know that this baby might have maybe, out of mistake, came out of one of these buildings. So that is why we started pressing the bell. But luckily, we found where the baby lived. So, my dear people, come and see interrogation and all that. But finally, like I said, that God used me. God really used I and my hobby to save this baby. Because had it been, we didn't do what we did by pressing the bell and find out where this baby come from. Okay, and those people living there now call the mother to come immediately from wherever she is. So the mother arrived on time too, because as the mother were arriving, the force too were arriving. So I just thank God for that. Okay, so my advice is this to some of our people who are newly coming into this country or in any other part of the country. When it comes to the minors, governments don't play with them. It's not our African way of raising kids. No, here is completely another ball game. Like I said, this woman, this lady, because she is now a mother, though very young though, but she is a mother now, she is very lucky, because she would have just little thing, she would have lost her child. When she just arrived, the police were equally arriving at the same time, and immediately she started narrating things that could implicate her. And I speak pidgin, and stopped, and she understood immediately and changed her words, you know. And my hobby went inside. In fact, we played like, hey God. In fact, my hobby even went inside to tell them people inside, how to come out and present themselves, because police still called on them, because the baby was left with them. So in fact, everything we had just arranged, but just because of God's grace. Okay, God is with that little child, and even with that lady. We have to be very careful. Okay, if you ask me, this girl is I don't know if she's single, because she never mentioned anything about the father of the baby. So if you ask me, I will say that this baby, her baby, that little baby is her asset in this country. Okay, the little that the government will be supporting her with is because of the little baby. So if that baby was to be taken away from her, what will be her fate? Okay, but I thank God that God intervened. So we have to be very careful, especially we that are just arriving. Okay, we have to be very careful. And some of us too, our mother, some of us are 20 years here, but we still don't understand that way too, that here is not the same way in Africa. Even me talking here, okay, that is why I stood my ground to make sure that this girl, that little my baby, was saved. Okay, and I thank God for his intervention. So guys, this little clip is just to tell you guys that when God says it will happen, what will happen will happen. When God, because I remember we went to Padova to send money, and when we got there, the guy there told us that we could not, because it's not up to 7 days that we send money to Africa. So we said, oh God, we just wasted fuel to come to this Padova, okay? But see what God used us to do. So sometimes you never can tell, okay? It's not every time maybe disappointment, it just concluded. Some disappointments are blessings in disguise, okay? So I thank God for taking us to that Padova that very day. So guys, I will stop here. But before I go now, your baby girl will still ask you to keep praying. For one with God is always a majority. And you are not there. God is not yet done with you. Capiche? I love you. See you next. But hit that red button if you haven't, okay? And join this family. It shall be well with you, okay? See you till next.